So I'm going to quickly explain the parts of all the armor and kind of what they're for. I'm not going to go into huge detail about it because it takes too long. Here we go. These, I believe, are called Chausses, or leg padding. They go up under your armor. Some people choose not to wear them. I got them from Nadler on clearance. That's Nadler Metal Crafts. Look them up. He's local in America, so it's kind of nice to order. These protect your legs under the armor, the backside of your legs, things like that. Not completely necessary, but I would wear it. I wear them. There's different kinds. You see me looping through here. I'm looping through here. There's sometimes they just kind of string on to a belt. Get these on. Literally gonna watch me get fully dressed.
And now to get dressed in a most unusual way.
This is an arming belt right here. This is what I'm gonna put on next too. It holds up your legs, whatever leg armor you have. This is another thing, you don't have to have this. You can use, a lot of people use a weightlifting belt or a weightlifting belt, regular belt I've seen, but I like them because they have these little things right here so you can string on your legs, which I will show you very shortly. I'm also, one thing I'm not going to put on is my Sabatons, which I need to clean, but they go on your feet, protect your feet, and it's, some people argue it's not important, but it really kind of is. I've seen the top of people's feet get injured and take them out for a while. So these, I would recommend them. You need to make sure they're sized to your shoe. And a lot of the time, it's just a lot easier to just get it all sized at once, your shoe and your Sabatons, so they'll all fit together because these don't fit everything I have. Greaves. I got these from Andre Galveski. He's in Ukraine, but Nadler Metal Crafts, Arm Street, all kinds of people sell these too. These are called, I might say this wrong, but Cuisses, I believe. Thigh armor, that's what most people call it. But they sit here on me, above the greaves. You have to start from the bottom up too. I'm sure there's ways around it, but it's annoying. You can fight mild steel, but you're never going to want to fight in tournaments and stuff in mild steel. So that limits you to spring steel, titanium, and stainless. My legs are 1mm spring steel. And just to show you, you tie these, you have little holes right here. Just use paracord. Some people use leather. I think you have to with H&B. And you just tie them up to it. See how that fits? You got the strings right here in the arming belt. Help hold it up. Your straps keep it on you. There's different styles of these as well. Some are Brigandine style. This is plate style. It just depends on what your kit is. So before I put this on, I'm going to show you. These are arming points. It's a piece of leather sewn onto your Gambeson. It's just like the armor. Yeah, the
arming points?
No,
arming belt.
Arming belt. Just like the one on the arming belt.
No, it's got to be your bull. Wow.
It's the same idea. This is an arming point on an arming belt, so the reason you wear it. You also have these for your shoulders and your arms. So I have some up top here for my shoulders, and then for my arms here. This is Gambeson. All this padding and stuff is called different things. People will call it soft kit. People will say it's not a soft kit. So what this does is it also, just like the legs, it helps soften the blow in some spots where armor doesn't cover. Some people use sleeveless ones. Some people, what I did was I modified mine and cut the sleeves off. Put paracord through right here so I can move my arm a little better.
Wow, and how'd that affect you with guys?
Some people just cut it at the armpit. instead. See that? So they can move their arms. A lot of Gambesons are very restrictive. Some people just let it be restrictive because they want to be protected. Next, the Brigandine. Minus straps in the front, that makes it 15th century. That matters in HMB, promise. And it should matter in IMCF sometimes too, because of the 50 plus minus rule. But it's just a coat of plates. And here, see all the little plates on the bottom and the bigger plates up top, helps for protection. I have straps on the top. Not all of them do. I have straps on the side. Not all of them do. This on the back here is what we call a Simon strap. His helmet came off. He got hit in the head. So this strap keeps your helmet on, and it was dubbed for that problem. It is the Simon strap. Oh, my strap came off on this side. I have some repairs I need to do on my stuff. This brig was made by Pavel. Armors.pro, I believe is the website. It's a really good quality brig, and it's a good price. The one I had before this was made by Alexi Parabanos. I had picked it up off somebody else, so it didn't fit me completely right, but it was really close. But you can find these also on Nadler Metal Crafts, Age of Craft. Cult of Athena, I think, has them. This is titanium. You need to check your league rules too. ACW or ACS follows IMCF rules. They all have rules on how thick things have to be and all that. So you need to double check that before you buy anything, depending on where you're going to fight. It matters. These come in spring steel, titanium. Do they do stainless? I don't think so. But there's Ukrainian armors left and right. Andrei Galvesky, Alexei Parabanos is high quality. Pavel, he's good quality. There's a lot more. There's a chunk of Facebook groups too that sell stuff. And then you can always just wait till someone local sells something and snipe it if it fits you. So next, I don't know what these are called. Arm guards. Plate, you can get Brigandine style on these too. I like the way plate looks, so that's what I use. This is where the arming points start to matter. If you could, please.
Yes.
There's holes in them, and you tie them to the arming point. You always start from the lower and go up. If you've got a set of armor for the first time, you'll figure that out pretty quick, but it's rather hard not to do it that way. It's the same people. These are Andrei Galvesky's. They're titanium 1mm. You can get them in spring steel, or like I said, the Brigandine style too, which would be like this, but on your arm, with an elbow cup and a bicep and forearm piece. Next is the pauldrons or shoulders. This goes on the other arming point I was showing you. I don't know either. I don't know. Buckle in the front, buckle in the back. Someone comment and let me know. I have no idea. I think it's supposed to be in the back though. But you want to put it to where your shoulder is actually protected. There's no gaps. I've been gapped. It hurts. This is titanium up here, the red, and the little things dangling, I think are stainless. It was added on after because I had a gap in my armor because I got sent a couple pieces of armor that were way too small for what I sent in size. But this is also Andrei Galvesky. I think Alexei Parabanos sells these too. I believe Nadler has some every now and then. Age of Craft, all the same size, all the same place.
Okay.
These are very unofficial Rondels. That's why I have holes in my Gambeson here and here, because I never put eyelets in like I was supposed to. But they sit here to protect you. I should have some on my back too, especially since I cut my Gambeson. See the skin there? That's not good. But I like being more flexible, so this does the job. I'm not going to put them on right now, but just know they would go right here. There's different styles, all kinds of types. Some hang from the shoulders. Some you tie them to the brig and they hang. Mine go right here into the Gambeson. And it's not very restrictive. So. Second to last, gauntlets. Ignore the tape and all the wood chips and stuff that are inside it.
Do you want the other one? It's
I
plainer.
fell a chunk of times and I was punching. I need to replace the inside of this glove. Bad. I also have little lanyards on mine because my gauntlets kept falling off. So I strapped these on in here. I'm not going to do it right now, but I strapped them into my forearm piece. So if they start to slide off, they won't come off. These I got from Trinity Arms, which is also local. He orders from overseas, but it's local to get them. Usually has stock, so they were a decent price. These are the Warlord ones. They're spring steel. Supposed to be 16 gauge. Wait for my review for that. So here's what they actually look like, just to show them off. And here's where they're broken to bits all through. So I'm gonna take these off for now because it's not gonna hard. This is called a Sugarloaf helmet. And it has a Aventail plates that are sewn onto the padding underneath. It has blue, which matched my old suit when I was fighting at the Renaissance Festival. So we didn't know I was getting a new helmet when he did this for me. It was really thoughtful. Thank you, John. I don't want to give it up, but it's time to move on. The way these work, there's a chin strap from the right here. It's riveted right here. It goes under your chin. And then there's one from the back that come all the way to the front and sit right where this one is. Keeps your chin in place. A lot of people use military straps now or a football chin cup, and that does work better than this setup. They're specifically 14th century, no later than 1350. That matters for HMB a lot. But IMCF too for a 50-year gap. So we'll take this one off. Oh, so shiny. Which comes from, I don't know, they call it like King René's tournament helmet or something. But I think it's an Armet. I think it's the right way to say what this one is, a Grand Helm, something like that. Has little clips on the side, you put it on and then you clip these, you push it in and clip them. Should fit right on your chin, I think. This has a visor clip as well. Right here is big old beast. And the breeze awesome. I just got some padding in this sucker. So, you could. Yeah, here it is. There's a whole setup. I got this from Facebook. A guy named Alexander. His page is like Dobrnia or something like that. He makes these. This is the kit. This is the whole thing. Columns over here somewhere. My kit is a 15th century European, I think mostly France. So, here we are. Anyways, you got any more questions, comment below and I'll try and answer them. If I forgot something, just ask. So hopefully it's helped out some people and gives you a good start on where you need to be. Remember to have fun.